So when it comes to plowing our fields, it would take Mark hours and hours and hours. And so we hire a local tractorist in our village who actually lives over in this house here, Pavel, and he comes and he plows our fields for us. In the winter, he turns it over. That's what he's doing now. And then in the spring, he'll do a cultivator that levels it out. But he doesn't go around in a circle because that would leave a huge gully down the middle, trough. And so what he does is he plows to the edge here, and then he'll lift up the plow and then back up. And this way it keeps from having that huge gully or trough down the middle. And we kind of have it on the sides, which helps separate our garden from, say, the neighbor's garden or from the trail there. And it works better. So he's going to back up here and he's going to come back down. And I'll kind of show you what the ground looks like. I love the earth here in Ukraine. It is so rich. And for those of you who didn't know, when Hitler was here during World War II, he sent train loads of Ukrainian dirt back to Germany because this stuff is really rich. And they kind of have a joke that if you put a stick in it, it'll grow. It will. We've used stick fences around some of our yards, and all of a sudden it's like we've got a new tree that's growing. So over there on the far side, and this side now he's doing. And once he's done here, we're going to be taking him to 2 gardens that we use for alfalfa and hay. And we're going to turn those over this year and reseed them in the spring. Yeah. So Posh has been doing this for, I don't know, 30 years. So he's really adept at what he's doing. And I don't know if you can tell, that tire is quite a bit bigger than ours. And those plows, so he can get this whole section done in a matter of 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. He had to stop for a phone call and then to fix something. But Mark would be out here for probably about 3 hours with our little tractor. His tractor, I believe, is 50 horsepower and ours is 25, so half of it. This time he did catch on one of our trellis poles and yanked it out, and so Mark had to take it in, and he'll have to fix that later. We're going to change our garden a little bit. I don't know if you can see here. Let me get my finger out far enough. Come on. This is our barn, and this is our pig pens, and over here is the rabbit pens. So where that rabbit pen is there, we're going to bring it out to where the end of the trellis is, and we're going to put a fence there, so that we can change the location of our strawberries and just extend our garden a little bit. But at the same time, we're going to extend our compost pile this way, probably about 10 feet, no more than that, probably more like 20 feet. Because we just need more compost pile. Mark is having trouble getting the tractor in there and mixing it all up. And then we'll open up the divider between the geese over on this side and the chickens on this side. They both know their homes, so they'll go to their home barns, but they'll be mixed, which is going to give more compost, because the geese and the turkey ducks, great compost there, but they've got a smaller section. And we can't get the tractor in there to turn that over at all. We got to do it all by shovel. So anyway, see, just in me talking to you, he's already got another section done. So anyway, we've got this is our pavilion here, and this is going to be our outdoor kitchen, and then the main house, and this is our barn. Eventually it'll go away, and over here on this side of the property we'll have a big barn, and the bunkhouse that the men are sleeping in, they'll be in the second floor of the big house here. And so we'll change this into a garage for the car, and then a tractor garage. It'll be L-shaped, and then come down this way for all the animals. So we want to add cows back, all that kind of stuff. So slowly expanding. One of the things that you can pray for is our back garden attached to this house here. We would like to buy that property, and the lady was willing to and then not willing to. So just pray that maybe she would agree to sell it to us, because it would be perfect, real close to us. And we could put our geese and our ducks there because the river is just right back here. So anyway, quick tour, seeing how he's plowing up our fields.